Hostile robot is approaching our
Unit
base.
KIA.
The robot has been disabled.
KIA. Smoke set. Ambush asset down.
Robot is online. Disable it.
What's up guys, Champ here, bringing you another Black Ops 3 gameplay. Today what we got is a Nuketown Domination game where me and my buddy go off. I actually posted this video yesterday of his perspective because he gets an 84-1 gameplay and he also ends up with a 47 gun streak. You guys could check that video out on my channel. It will be there. Just type in Champ Gaming. I'm the second one down. Look for the black circle with the name Champ Gaming. But now on to this game. In this game you'll see that I do end up with only 65 kills, but that's because I barely was able to put my streaks up, because in this game we are just fighting over the who gets to put their streaks in at what time. We are dominating the enemy that bad. Also, I get taken off a couple streaks on some really bogus deaths. There really is nothing you can do about that stuff. It is a video game. The best thing to do is just shake it off and keep the slaying going. And that's exactly what I did in this game. I was up in the enemy's face pretty much the whole time in this gameplay. You guys will see that it gets to a point where the enemy just starts spawning all over the place. They just spawn in and get killed non-stop throughout this game. I can't even believe they stayed in this game. And look at this death right here. My buddy's wraps are surrounding me. I can't even move. See, that's one of those deaths I took. It's not the one I'm talking about. There's a way worse one. But that's just what happens, you know. Bad place at the bad time and you die. That's Call of Duty. It's a split-second game. That split second, I got rocked. In this game you'll see that I pretty much have a hater and a wraith in my side pocket the whole entire time. It's a struggle to get it out, and my buddy is putting up constant power cores, which really is helpful. I mean, the enemy had no clue where we were coming from. They were just spawning all over the place. Their mini-map was non-existent the whole entire game. That's definitely one of the main benefits of running with a squad. You can all run different streaks. I mean, we have some random guy in this game. He's running the Wraith, and that's why I run into some trouble. But my buddy, we had a little plan. He had the power core, he had the hater. I had the hater, the Wraith, and the wraps. We had some amazing connection in this game also. I could always tell within the first couple of deaths of a game if I'm going to do well or not, just by how crisp the connection feels. Sometimes it feels like you have rapid fire on a gun when you don't even have rapid fire on, just because of the connection. And other times you can't hit nobody and you start blaming yourself, and that's something you shouldn't do. Sometimes this game, the connection is just not on. You could be connecting all the way across the United States. I say United States because that's where I'm from. And when that happens, you're just not going to have a great game. Don't kick yourself over it. Get out of that lobby and try again. Also, try playing at times when people are on in your neighborhood or your area. Don't be playing at 1 o'clock in the morning and get mad because you don't have a good connection, because that's going to happen when you're playing real late at night. If you look at that score, you'll notice my buddy's still flawless in this game, and I already took 4 deaths. I'm only going to take 1 more, and you can start to see why I only get 65 kills in this game. We are just annihilating the other team to the point where this game ends just way too early. I would have loved to keep playing this match all night. This match was a lot of fun. The one more death I take is the crazy one I was talking about, and figures it's right when I'm on my longest streak of this game, and this guy just double wall bangs me and just destroys me right in front of that garage right there I'm looking at. It's probably the worst death I've taken in Black Ops 3 just because of the timing of it, the game we were in. I was in a good position to go on a really long gun streak, and the way he took me out is just pretty awful. You guys will see it soon, but first I gotta keep going on my gun streak before that happens. Look at me, just pulling more streaks, can't even get them in. There's really nothing you could do. I probably would have had a lot more kills if that other guy wasn't running Wraith and going off in the same game as me. I have no clue who he was. He didn't have a mic on or anything, and, you know, then he just disappeared. Also, my buddy probably would have had a much higher KD. I mean, he finished 84-1, and that's with me and him both throwing wraps out. Had he been the only one with wraps on, he would have had maybe 100, 115, 120. Who knows? He might have had the highest KD game in Black Ops 3. It could have happened very easily. If you go and check out his game, you'll notice there's really not a time where he doesn't have full streaks. When you have the power core and the hater up at all times, they're going to get you a lot of points. And they're going to get you streaks as well. Especially if you're not dying. And I know he runs the combat focus, so if you just throw the combat focus on right when you have your wraps up, you have your power core up, and you have your hater up, and just stay alive, you're going to rerun those streaks over and over and over again until you die. Right now I got myself in a little bit of trouble. I ended up running out of ammo. I pick up this shotgun. I'm not too good with this shotgun, so I get pretty lucky that I get to come over here, grab this Weevil, and this ends up being a pretty good Weevil. I mean, it's got two of my favorite attachments if I'm going to run the Weevil, which is stock and the grip. I like to have both those on my Weevil. Plus, it had 150 bullets in it. You really can't go wrong with that. Now I get to go and keep my streak alive. For some reason, at this point in the game, they just kept spawning back here. I don't know what was going on. Maybe my teammates were sitting in the back of our spawn. I have no clue. But they kept spawning right in front of me, right in front of my buddy. We just kept taking them out right here. This Weevil was pretty nasty. I end up picking up a Ruthless coming up and then a couple more kills, and that's when I get taken off my streak. And look at that GI unit just going in. It's like our 7th teammate right there. Not like we needed him. We actually needed a couple less teammates this game. I actually wish that guy that kept calling the Raven wasn't in this game, because I would have had way more kills for sure. My buddy was running the Wraith, so I definitely would have had more kills. There it is. Right there, double wall bang while trying to kill the GI unit. Definitely wish that GI unit wasn't there in this game. Really messed up my streak, but there wasn't that much time left. What are you gonna do, right? This game still ended up being very action-packed with a lot more gun kills than actual streak kills because I couldn't get my streaks in. I hope you guys liked what you saw. If you did, hit the like button. If you want to see more, subscribe to my channel at Champ Gaming. I got plenty 100+ kill games. I got a series called How to Get a High KD, and I'm going to be going through every map in this game explaining how I get a high KD on that map. Also, I got 12,000 crypto keys. By the time I actually open them, it'll probably be more like 13,000. So, subscribe, hit the like. This has been Champ at Champ Gaming. Come see me.
Hardly a challenge. I look forward to our next